Need to talk about Norwegian Cruise Line. You are familiar with this. Is for us too, or just for you? You can participate.
I make a special one for you.
What's the price?
The price is jam. What is it? Jam?
Honey.
Very nice. I like honey.
You see that little red bag?
This one is a...
Go further past it. You see that little one?
Oh,
that little one. Take that. That's for you.
Georgia peanut.
That's for you.
Okay, thank you. But you know
Unless
what?
you have a peanut allergy.
But we no, I don't have. But we cannot drink beer, so we're not point to have it. We cannot drink, you know. Okay, so you are familiar with Norwegian Cruise Line, and have you been on Norwegian Pearl before or first time? So you've been, and have you been on other our sister ships, which is basically the same, like
Gem,
the Gem, Jade, Jewel, Pearl. They are sister ships, you know. The Dawn and the Star, they are two sisters. They are first our ships this size, you know, and that's how they made it. This one on keel of the other one. Anyway, Cruise Critics, it's mean a lot for us. I always said why they call you Cruise Critics. It sounds very bad. You should be cruise advisor or something like that, right? The telling and the writing how good time you're having.
Right.
Yes, your comments we are taking very serious. We are constructive comments where we can do better, what we can improve. We appreciate that as well. Captain was here, I believe, and he say hi and he went to the bridge.
Wash his socks.
He went to wash his. Did he came one red, one green?
They were dirty. They're dirty.
Dirty, but so where they gonna be in our speech, right?
Yeah, it was a
question and answer.
Yeah.
We get one more time. Last time he had it, yeah. We have this little card here, which with our full names and the telephone number. Our phone is for you. If you would like to have any question, if you don't see us, you can call us anytime. I believe he will not call us 3 o'clock in the morning when everybody having a little rest.
Right.
But if it's necessary, why not, right? Team on board the ship will be available for you anytime if you need any help, any suggestion to listen for you, and anything, any other needs for you. The first person in the line I would like to introduce to you, I believe you already met her, Helen. Helen's a group service coordinator, and she's one who coordinates all these parties, including your party here. And she organized the wedding, she organized the divorcing as well. So anything possible we can do about it. That's a Helen. And then the person who is responsible for all the food around the ship, and I believe you already enjoying the food so far, and tonight is a big night for you, is our executive chef, Paul. He's coming from India, and you will see him around the Garden Cafe all the way around. And the next person in line is Pedro, is our entertainment director. He is the one who is in charge of all entertainment aboard the ship, and updating you through the announcement, you know, about what's going on when we're arriving in the port, when we're using the tender, how we're using the tender. That is our cruise director, Pedro.
Morning, welcome.
And the lady next to Pedro is, sorry?
He's the voice from above.
The voice from the ceiling, he said.
He was also very funny last night.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, he can be funny sometimes.
Funny guy.
No, we like the joke between us too, you know. So that's the life, you know. We put the jokes in our, make it easy. In our hard work time, we put the jokes as well, you know, to make it easy for everybody. And the lady in the next to Pedro is Michelle. She is in charge of all the guest services on deck 7. All the boys and girls taking the pressure from the guests where they're complaining, you know, this is not good, this is it. But we just a little bit, we don't have many of them. Most of the guests giving us good comments. And this is Michelle from Philippines, guest services manager.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
And the person who is in charge of public areas and your staterooms, including the crew area and the crew staterooms, is Osley as an executive housekeeper, you know. So he will be available for any time if you have any question, any suggestion. Osley. And the person next in line, it's our beverage manager. He just come back from Las Vegas conference with the new ideas, with the new program, you know, we're gonna implement on board the ship. So it's Petrus. He will be as well available, and his team around the bars, you know, all over the ship. And the person next to him is Oscar, our restaurant manager, the person who is in charge of all the restaurants, you know, aboard the ship, all the dining venues, you know, he will be again available for you. And if you need any special arrangement for the seatings, that is the person to call and talk.
Welcome aboard.
And the person, Tony, is a person who is food and beverage director, and he's in charge entire food and beverage operation when it comes to the provisioning, sanitation, restaurant, galleys, bars, you know, everything. It's about 600 people, so he's a this is his responsibility, you know, he's responsible for. And of course, all of us, including myself, my name is Mirsad, I'm hotel director. Of course, without team, I wouldn't do anything. So they are doing all the good job, and I'm just presenting, you know, myself. So, as I said, you will see us around. Of course, when you're in the port, you're going to having a good time. But the sea days like today, we are all around to make sure everything is running smooth. So from now on, if you would like to ask any kind of question while we are here, please feel free and raise your voice so we can answer you. If you have anything,
Right,
doubting, anything. Hello, this is yeah. I call you back on the meeting. Yeah. Yes, please.
Is the Final Four game going to be on?
Pedro, Final Four.
Basketball?
Yes, today.
College basketball?
Yeah, that's
In the-
today. Two of them.
Today, right?
screen.
5, what is it, 5 and 7?
5 and 7 o'clock.
In the on channel and the TV.
ESPN.
Are we gonna put on a big
ESPN.
screen?
Is it gonna be in one of the bars?
Yeah, it's going to be
Yes.
in the bar city and also in the atrium as well.
And here too, right? High Bar,
See.
high bar, and
Sky High Bar,
Outdoor.
great outdoors as well.
any public TV is gonna be will broadcast.
If there's nothing going on in the atrium, I think they'll put it on a big screen.
Yeah,
as
if it's
well.
no, if nothing is going on, any activities, they can put on big screen too.
Oh, good.
But if you have some musician or something, you know, you have to. Yes, sir.
Is there any newspaper keep up on the news? I gotta find out who won the Marlins game last night.
We don't have newspaper, but we have something called internet.
But what you were looking for? What you looking for, sir?
The Marlins scored.
Marlins.
Baseball scores.
Baseball.
Yeah.
Do they still play baseball?
Maybe Pedro can find out.
I can find out.
Well, what is your number? Yes.
101.53.
101.53.
Yeah. So when you find out, we leave a note on your room.
Can you do that daily?
Do you have any other question for us?
Somebody asked, are they going to have a fountain show?
Which show?
The fountains?
Fountain?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's going to be on the cruise show.
Oh, are you in it?
The last sea day, yes. I'll be there
Where's the last
hosting
sea
the...
The
Yes.
centerpiece.
No, he is not. This is something which I implemented many years ago, this fountain, you know, and they're still working on it. Don't look at me like this, it's true. So you like fountain, huh? Very nice.
What is the behind the scenes tour?
It's a surprise.
Behind the scenes tour, who been sailing with us before, we used to organize through our guest services. From now on, company come with a different idea, and behind the scenes tour organized by the shore excursions. Meaning, you meet a shore excursion person. We have a 15 minutes presentation on a slide on about company, how from the day one till now. Difference, pictures, you know, they have a little album when you were gonna make a picture during the tour, and those pictures gonna be there, and you visit and you finished your tour on the bridge. Takes about hour and a half, 2 hours tour, you know, and the price is I see $79, right? But you can sign up in
the guest services as well.
as well, yeah, and a Shorex. It's something different that we used to do before. Sir,
How many years you been with NCL?
how many years? Me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm working 23 years at sea, last 17 for Norwegian Cruise Line. So, all of us is like Tony, me, us, Petrus, Osley. Yeah, we having all double digit, you know. We have a double digit, yeah. Pioneer. We grow with the company, you know. We remember when we had the 2 ships, 3 ships, you know, we were there. Now we have 12, 13 coming. As your company expanding, is doing an excellent job, you know. Yes, sir.
Do you have something like dining with the cruise, with the officers? Do you have a
We
program?
yes, we have a program officer dining with the guests, which sign up is down there on the reception desk, right? You sign up, and but doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna have, because we have many people. So we have a drawing. Whoever we draw, we have some officers. You know, we are changing week by week. You know, and we dine in the 2 main dining rooms. It's gonna be in Belize, right?
Belize.
Belize, yeah. Any other question? Very quiet.
What,
Oh,
what is the name of the pier where you're docking in Roatan?
Coxon Hole.
Coxon Hole?
Coxon Hole.
But is that like one of the, is that downtown itself?
Yes.
close to downtown. Yes, another one is next to the airport, other side there.
Okay. And the one in Cozumel also? I mean,
Ponta Lagosta.
Ponta
That's
Lagosta.
the name
Right
I was looking
downtown.
for.
Ponta Lagosta, yeah. Straight downtown.
Straight downtown.
Are all these docking or are some of them tendering?
We tendering we docking Roatan and we docking Belize. But Belize we have a plenty. This is speedboats, 200-300 guests going very fast. You know.
In Belize, what about Cozumel?
Cozumel, this time we lucky we're gonna dock. Usually we anchoring there too, but this time we're gonna dock. So you just walk to the town.
Are we docking downtown?
Downtown in the Cozumel, yes. So you just walk 5 minutes, or at least you want to take the guy with the bicycle, you know. And Carlos and Charlie's is across.
Dock just across from Carlos and Charlie. So it's,
And take your camera, right?
yeah, you need to take your camera.
You take your camera, why?
Because if you miss the ship, then it's a good picture of the. It's a lot of tequila, and you shake your head, and you know.
Okay.
What time does do the first tenders leave in Belize? Here from here.
We start tendering at 10 o'clock in the morning.
You know, is it different 2 hours, a different time, our ship time and Belize. We're gonna have 10 o'clock, they're gonna have 8 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And the tickets we're gonna give it here, right?
And what would be the best time to get wherever you have to be? If you want to get off
If
the
you're on
first
one
ones?
of those long.
Okay.
We'll be handing out the tender tickets.
Right in the middle there.
Right by the bandstand, where the
At
guy
what
is
time will
playing.
you start that?
We start early in the morning.
7:15, 7:30, right?
8 o'clock.
Stevie,
7:30.
ticket. Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
8 o'clock, you
Around
give
8
it
o'clock.
tickets and but this in Belize going very fast. We have a lot of local tenders which we are very fast, you know, like catamaran, very fast. So there is going very, very.
The only thing is you have to keep ship's time
Yeah.
while in port.
At all time.
At all time.
All time, yeah.
And take a watch. Don't go by your phone because the phone.
Phone will not, yeah,
change.
change.
Automatically change.
Yes, don't change your ship time because when you arrive, they're going to be 8 o'clock in the morning, but we are going to have 10 o'clock.
If you have a shore excursion through the ship, do you
Yes.
still need a tender ticket?
No, they're going to meet you in a theater and it takes you down straight to the boat. So you don't need if you're going to tour. Sir?
You went to
Cozumel?
before. Is there just more to do in this port in Cozumel?
Yeah?
When we took this trip before, we went to Costa Maya.
Costa Maya, yeah?
Any reason for the change of port?
Honestly, I don't know with any reason, but this ship had a 2.5 month charters, you know.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kevin, your port and shopping consultant, all the way from the beautiful streets of Dublin City, Ireland. I just wanted to let you know that in 15 minutes' time, in the Stardust Theatre at the forward of the ship on deck 6 and on deck 7, we will be doing the one and only port shopping show of the cruise. This is the most important event of your cruise and a must-see for everybody on board. So make sure you get there early because the first 200 people will receive a free maps for the ports of call. We will have coupons and raffle tickets as well for a fantastic raffle at the end of the presentation worth over $1,500. So make sure you get there early and be one of the first 200 people to guarantee yourself a seat. So for all you shoppers out there looking for the best buys this week in our amazing ports of call, the only place to be right now is in the Stardust Theatre at the forward of the ship on deck 6 and on deck 7 for this not to be missed presentation, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all there.
Yeah, we used to have a 2.5 month charters, you know, with, like Kid Rock and all other parties, you know, they have a stage here and the people booking the cruise with them. And then, before we go to Alaska, we have this four cruises. We had a 2 5-day cruise, 4 7-day cruise with these ports where we are going now. Then we're going crossing to the Panama Canal. And then we're going to 4-day cruise from Los Angeles to Vancouver, and then we start season in Alaska. So why they change, honestly,
It's all about port availability, sir.
Yeah.
Julie is going to Costa Maya now.
Yeah.
And the Marlins won 8-2 against San Diego last night.
All right, we're now 4-1. All right.
It's
okay.
Is it a run? Is it a run for everybody?
Okay.
Yeah, around for everybody.
Nobody's perfect.
Any other question before we take off? Because you know we have to really run the business around the ship. Yes, please.
I'm confused about the time change. Do we get an extra hour's sleep tomorrow, or do we?
No,
just
you
forget
don't.
about it?
Nothing.
You can get any time extra, ma'am. Depends what time you go to bed. But no, we're not changing any time this week.
So you just keep it this time what we have it now. This is gonna be different time in ports, but you check our yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go by
Go
the
by your
ship.
watch.
What time is it?
11:26.
Okay,
Eastern time.
we're good. Eastern time, okay.
We go by Eastern time.
Okay then. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your run. I see you around. Thank you.
See me around, say hi to
Pick
them.
up the list around 12. So you can just leave it here, and then I'll meet you at 3 Bricks viewing room. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay.